like Thailand coach's shirt a little better.
Oh, is that the
But he has a pocket square. Chinese Taipei Valor, he has a pocket square.
He's got the pocket square in there.
He has some swag.
It might be one of those built-in ones. It's like it's not a real one. But it looks like we are going to the picks and ban phase now. Thailand, do you think they got the Superman ban first?
Yeah, they probably go with Omen, Superman. Yep,
yeah,
I'd say
right.
they do not like Omen, man. They want to take Omen off. I think Zenio and Superman may be the bans next. For Chinese Taipei wildcard, they really like to ban Zenio. They don't like to see Zenio at all. And Superman. So Zenio, Superman, Omen are going to be off for both these teams.
Yeah, and of course the Superman ban coming out of Chinese Taipei wildcard, and the Teamy ban coming out of Thailand this time around.
Yeah, Chinese Taipei wildcard likes to ban that teamy too. So Arum, Lindis may come out as a ban here. We see that Lindis. So I definitely will see. I think Chinese Taipei wildcard will probably ban the Arum. And then Thailand may take away and say, oh, Crixie is going to be banned instead.
Yeah.
We saw how well Hualin played on Crixie. We know also that Memarks actually was the best Crixie player in the entire World Cup.
Very odd here, right, for them to go with the Crixie ban. I mean, obviously both teams wanted that Crixie, so maybe just take it off the board completely, even though you have first pick.
Yeah, maybe Crixie isn't that first pick worthy. They want to take Arum or something that's available because Crixie normally goes on the red side as you have that double pick. You can pick a key side laner, then pick up the Crixie. I think Arum is going to be a good ban here, and that means Zenio may be a first pick for Thailand if they ban Arum. So let's see if that Arum ban's going to come out.
Yeah, it may in fact be what we get because the Zenio ban has been
played
by the
Oh, it did not. They banned the Grak instead. They rather face Arum than Grak. That's how scary Thailand's Grak is. Thailand, actually, yeah, Zenio's going to take, but Thailand is the team that pulled out the Grak in the boot camp and played it so well.
Yeah, it was Moss, of course, in that boot camp, putting Grak to great effect. But as the ban came out there from Chinese Taipei wildcard, instead they're going to give him the Arum, which is pretty deadly. But as you see, Chinese Taipei wildcard now picking up the Zenio and the Malik.
Yeah, definitely. Zenio Malik, such a strong combo. You can flex Zenio as a support, but normally he's played as a side laner. He gives so much protection and crowd control with his Malice and his Angelic Splendor ultimate coming from across the map. And Malik, of course, the shock ultimate and the amount of damage he can absorb when he lands his abilities against his opponents. Really solid pick so far. And I think here, with Lindis off the map, we may see, and, assassin composition isn't as good into this heavy tank composition, so they're probably going to go with a marksman composition for Thailand. Alice being picked up, potentially Flash or Liliana. Let's see which mage they want to pick up. Or are they going to take the Violet?
Yeah, definitely could be the Violet. It is 007X actually in here.
Oh yeah, and he actually
That's
plays,
not Jameco.
He loves playing marksman like Lindis, but Lindis is banned. So let's see what he's going to pull out here.
Brings out the Flash and Moss locking in with that Alice.
Yeah, no Arthur though, no Zuka for Thailand. We saw them pull that out, and they didn't do that well with it.
Serious mode now, man. We're in the knockout stage.
This is the knockout stage for sure. So Flash is a good pick. Liliana, Flash, more of a skill matchup. They both can kind of outpoke each other, but I think Flash may have an easier time because his range is further than the Liliana, and Liliana has to kind of land the skill shot. As soon as the Flash jumps in, she can actually land Binding Light and Shining Light combos onto him. So it's more of, which mage can outplay each other. And I'm going to look really closely at Memarks versus Hualin here.
Yeah, Memark versus Hualin is going to be one of the core decisive battles that's going to kind of set the tone of this entire game.
They're going to take the Violet. So Violet Liliana was a staple for actually the Chinese Taipei region in general. They like playing really heavy early game heroes. They may last pick the Ormar here. Make sure they have 3 strong early game heroes so they can let Violet and Liliana get to the late game. Now, because they picked Violet, Assassin comp looks pretty good here, but they have to play around that Zenio and Malik. So they may go for an Akroth potentially because Flash is really good into a marksman, but instead they're going to go with Slims and play the Slims Alice stun combo along with Flash here. And I'm wondering which other side laner they can pick. Kilgroth, they want to be a heavy side pushing side laner. Instead of Lubu, they're going to offer the Kilgroth. No Ahri as well.
Yeah, very odd out of them. And yeah, exactly. No Ahri. I really expected that out of both teams here.
Yeah, I think because Kilgroth has that Gorelord ultimate, he can be immune to CC for over 6 seconds if he's constantly hitting and staying on top the enemy opponent. That means Malik, Zenio cannot CC in because of that ability. And then, of course, the Mina. Interesting. I'm really worried about the Mina pickup. They have to be the ones engaging harder here.
Yeah, they've always been going to that Mina pick. Sometimes you've seen them ban it. It's just very odd choices, but Chinese Taipei wildcard, they've been very happy with Mina throughout this tournament so far. And you see Thailand, though, they're locked in, and just the last decision here on the Chinese Taipei wildcard side.
Yeah, Mina is very interesting. Maybe, again, no one likes to play Thane, but, you know, Mina, it can work as long as they don't fall behind, because Mina is a hero that is really hard to make a comeback when behind.
Right. But if you're not behind,
yeah, then you're in good spot. See, Alice, when she's behind, she can still turn around with a nice Hissy Fit ultimate. Her ultimate's a bigger game changer, I feel, than Mina's Dark Dominion. It's just a Dark Dominion, when she lands it, the entire team needs to follow up because she's taunting everyone to hit her. So when you're behind and you're level 8 Mina versus like a level 10 or 12 carry, you're going to get a lot of damage onto you. You're not going to survive. So she needs to get fed. They cannot fall behind.
Right. I mean, of course, the idea here being, you know, to get that Dark Dominion off, and then it makes an easy target for the Shock to come in from 1-1, and then maybe an Angelic Splendor on top of the Dark Dominion. Even that could be a good combo.
Yeah, exactly. It can. They have some good CC. Liliana also has that Binding Light stun as well, and she can go transform into a Fox and just dive in there and get on to the Slims. And Violet can play safe and rain a lot of damage from behind.
Exactly. So it looks like they actually have a pretty good composition here. Thailand's team looking pretty good as well. How do you feel about the Slims and Flash combination?
Yeah, I really like the Slims and Flash combination, because if he lands a Flying Spear, it can be up to like almost 3-second stun, and then Kilgoth can go in there, Alice can then follow up with a Sunshine stun, and then Aurum can go up to you and just snare you, and you are CC'd like forever, and then the entire team can just then focus you. So they gotta be careful, especially Aurum. These snares from from Sherry will be critical. The combo between Alice and 007 here, it's going to be really fun to watch. And 007, we haven't seen him play that much, so I'm super excited to see how he will perform here.
Yeah, I don't think he's actually played in the entire group stage. The last time we saw 007 play was at the boot camp even. So now, very interesting choice for Thailand to bring him in here now that they're at the knockout stage of the tournament.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait to see how 007 plays. Slims, it's going to be a little weak early, but how well will he land these Flying Spears, right? When those Flying Spears come from downtown, you get hit by them.
Kobe, it's going to happen. It's going to happen for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I can't wait to see that. But we know Hua Lin is a really strong mage as well, and I'm excited to see how he can handle the pressure in mid lane against Memarks. So Memarks, I believe, is probably one of the best mid laners right now in the World Cup.
Yeah, and here we go. Game number 1, Thailand versus Chinese Taipei wildcard. Best of 3. This is the knockout stage of the tournament. Little poke going down in mid already.
Yeah, let's see who's going to be able to push out. Who's going to get the Vision Seagulls? You want to look for that. Looks like Sherry's not going to invade with Aurum here. They're going to kind of farm out, which is pretty smart. Both Slims and Violet don't have the strongest early game. And there's Sherry there, getting poked out by Malik, but going to be able to recover the health because of that Line Tamer. Every time they hit the heroes or units, we cover some of her HP.
Yeah, you were mentioning that Aurum very strong in the early game, but Malik, such good range with that cleave attack.
Yeah, look at Moss there helping. See, I like what Moss does. He helps push the lane, and as a result, look, they win the mid lane. They outpush the Liliana, then they rotate to make sure they get the Vision Seagull, and then slowly, one at a time, they just keep up their farm, because the gold per minute for Thailand is much higher at 615 gold per minute as a team versus Chinese Taipei wildcard at 585 gold per minute. So Thailand, we know, is a much more efficient farming team.
Yeah, that's why they're the #1 seed coming into this, of course. Taipei wildcard at the boot camp, I think, ended up placing 6th overall. So definitely slightly behind, but as I mentioned, all these teams have been grinding. They've been putting a lot of work leading up to this.
Yeah, they're going to wait here because Abyssal Dragon is going to spawn soon.
12 seconds.
10 seconds here. That means the team that's going to posture, and it looks like I said, Chinese Taipei, they're so much better at giving river control, and they just did that. They have river control now, and they're going to try to get the Abyssal Dragon here, but
yeah,
Thailand knows.
Yeah, Sherry zoning out with that uncaged, and 1-1 backing off. He had the cleave ready as well. They're all just waiting for that dragon.
Yeah.
Finally rotating back to lane.
Yeah, one thing about Thailand, they know where they are. Like 07 has like a sixth sense because he knows where they're camping out in these bushes here. Just throwing these spears at the right place. But Memarks getting poked down a little bit here.
Yeah, huge poke there coming out of that Janio Violet. And you can see here NT trying to annoy them, keeping them busy at their own jungle. Not letting him have the mind go
nice
to get to the reset.
It's going to slow down his thing, but look at, they're camping constantly, but Thailand's not falling for it. They know that Chinese Taipei, they've done their homework, they've studied, because every game Chinese Taipei has usually taken first Dragon because they have such good river control. They basically put so much focus on Dragon side of the map at that 2-minute mark.
Yeah, and Memarks at mid still keeping the lane pushed. You see down at the bottom, Moss rotating down there as well to help out the R and push the lane there as well. So they're keeping really good lane control as they're setting up for maybe the Dragon themselves.
Yeah, the key is now with Sherry level 4. The snare can come out there. Gotta be careful there. Spear's gonna miss.
Oh yeah, look out, there's the snare. And oh man, Memark's going in with that super speed. He's gonna be back out. Here comes the shock though. And Memark's out of position with super speed, backs him all the way out. Very lovely, uncased. Chinese Taipei actually tried to chase a little bit, thinking better of it.
Yeah, this is a 5 vs 4 right now because we have Zenio come from the global ultimate. That snare was a little wasted. No one focusing. Memarks was trying to get on to Shanyo instead of focusing the person that was snared. They could have turned that fight around, and then Zenio coming from afar came just in time to turn it around.
Yeah, uncaged comes down, hissy fit as well. Here comes Memarks trying to get the NT. NT's very low, but Shanyo poking from far away. Memarks might be in a little bit of trouble, has to back out, and that's gonna be first blood for NT from Sherry. Fight's not done just yet though, but they are gonna disengage Thailand very low here.
Yeah, he forced the Mina to use, NT had to use his Dark Dominion there, and it was getting so low, and then Shanyo just didn't have the damage to push him off, and they secure the kill onto Mina.
Yeah, and they're keeping the pressure on the tower. Thailand unable to recall. Sherry might have to watch out in case they decide to dive here. She is tanky, but I don't know if she's that tanky. Getting chunked down, and that'll do it. Shanyo with the kill over Sherry.
Yeah, 1 for 1 so far, but you see Thailand, they're more efficient at farming like I talked about earlier. And look at this replay here. He has to turn on his Dark Dominion. And look at the damage coming. Beautiful shot from Shuri. They're landing that uncaged.
And here the Abyssal Dragon now trying to go to Chinese Taipei. They're putting the pressure on it. They have more of their teammates down here. But Memark's going to try to challenge it. And the spear from Memark's is going to get it as well. Beautiful stuff. Thailand stealing that Abyssal Dragon.
Yeah, what a good job. That puts in 1K to go. But look at Huang jumping from the back line, getting onto Memark's. Zenio coming from afar. Janet Spear comes up. Moss and double 7 are in big trouble.
Yeah, Moss in huge trouble. He's definitely going down. There is no escape from this one. Is there? He's running real far. They'll let him get pretty far. But finally, 1-1 taking out Moss.
Yeah, Liu Yao's Angelic Splendor timing have just been so awesome. But because he went across the map, look at what Remix is doing. This is why they picked Kilgroth. Kilgroth, Omen are such good counters into Zenio because when you fly away, thank you for the towers, Zenio. They're going to take your top lane away from you. That's 2 towers. That's tier 1 and tier 2. That is devastating. That's going to open up complete map control for Thailand.
Man, look at the attack speed here on Remix. Ridiculous. Get that Spirit Sentinel so fast. And now Thailand has way more map control. You're going to see him rotating more throughout the game.
Yeah, you can see that Remix is fed as much as side laner Sherry, 2.9k gold. That means they need to slow that down because when he gets that far ahead, the split pushing is going to be a huge problem. He's not only going to split push your top lane and put pressure, but he's going to constantly see your top lane jungle as well and put you even further behind.
Yeah, now you see him rotating down that bottom lane, trying to put pressure here. But here comes the meter from behind. Oh, has to pop the Gorlord to get out of there. Very nice.
Yeah, that Gorlord means he can't be CC'd, so Mina just gave up. She knows any of her crowd control will not work when that is active. So nice timing of that ultimate by Remix.
And Thailand here now pushing up that mid lane. They've got 4 people. You see Remix still in the bot lane, pushing up ahead there as well.
Yeah, look at that. They're trying to invade top. They have top. Again, top is open, but Remix has not pushed that way, but nice.
Flying spear, Mach Punch to follow it up, and Hualin gonna survive with just a tiny pixel.
That was interesting. Why did 7 back off? He landed the spear and he backed off. If Memarks and 7 were on the same page, that would have been a dead Hualin.
Oh,
he knows he's in the bush. Wow.
Oh yeah, you ain't getting out of here, Mallies. I don't think so. Hold us uncaged. These lines are coming at you. And the snare just to make sure. Jeez Louise, he's down.
Yeah, he was trying to get out with a Gen X Spider, but Shuri's like, I got you. I'm gonna snare you. Cancel that ultimate. You ain't going nowhere, Mr. Liu Yao. You are dead. And look at this. But one thing that I'm concerned about is the synergy between 7 and Memark. Looks like, probably played the first game of the World Cup together here. They have to kind of work that out because that's an opportunity for Chinese Taipei wildcard to exploit.
Yeah, it looks like Thailand now gonna take out that Dark Slayer. No challenge at all. However, at the same time, you see Chinese Taipei in that bottom lane. They've gotten a tower, maybe trying to think about making it 2 or maybe also picking up a dragon on the way.
Yeah, one thing I like about 07, he's just so good at map awareness. Like, he just knows who's waiting in the bush, throwing spears there. And, like, it's just amazing anticipation on his part.
Oh, Remix trying to challenge, but the second tier tower is going to drop as well. Here comes Mata trying to assist. NT's very low. He's going to fall as well. And now Memark's in there to cause some damage. And oh my goodness, Shanyo, you are out here. 1-1 you two? Why not? Oh, shock to escape though. And he's got the tower.
Oh, wow, what nice
Whoa, the flicker.
fit. What a nice hissy fit and a sunshine there from Moss rotating down. And then Remix just turned on his Gorelord and using his Rage Spear. Mina just had no chance hitting her down and killing her so quickly. That was very racing. And look at this beautiful snare under tower.
Yeah, Memark's out of nowhere trying to close out Liu Yao. Can't get it though, but they do get another tower from it. And you see 1-1 here. He had to recall early because he was poked down so low from Memark's from the aggressive push down bot lane a second ago.
Yeah, he had to waste his ultimate. He doesn't have a shock ultimate there to clear out that wave a little quicker to prevent and minimize the amount of damage onto tower there. But look at Thailand, so aggressive. Again, they love to invade jungle, like to deny jungle and force a lot of fights here. And Memark's is getting fed. He has a lot of damage. They got to be careful and watch how this Flash is going to play.
Oh, beautiful sunshine there. Wallen in big trouble. Another stun, and here comes the shock to interrupt Thailand now. And now Memarks, he's got to back out a little bit. Sherry gonna take out Shanyo. Liu Yao retreating under tower. They're gonna dive in now.
Oh,
the tower very low. Sherry taking out 1-1 as well. And boom! This is trouble for Chinese Taipei. Thailand looking fantastic right now.
Those snares under tower, so great. And then Kilgrog Remix just pushes on the side lane there, pushing so many towers down. Thailand's gonna get 6 towers down, but look at the items. Alice has that Frosty's Revenge, making her hissy fit, almost like a rude. Slim's pretty fed, but Kilgroth, again, look at how much damage he has. This guy's gonna be a tower pusher and damage dealer.
Yeah, Dark Dominion, he doesn't even care. He's gonna kill the tower. It was like, whatever. Very nice stuff there. Thailand rotating, gets their first high ground tower. And now finally gonna retreat and reassess.
Yeah, Flash has 2 tier 3 damage items. He has more damage than Lina. Lina has not finished her. Harlan doesn't have the second tier 3 damage up, so Lina has not really come on scale yet into her late game form, and that's what they need to do. They need to slow Thailand down, get the level parity, get some more items, and then hopefully win a fight against Thailand. But like I said, Thailand is just a better team when it comes to fights.
Yeah, and so far the story of this game has been this Remix. Taking that top lane as soon as that one Angelic Splendor came and pulled him out to bot lane. 3 towers for Remix. He took 2 of them, and now he rotated down to bot lane. Got another 2 down there as well.
Yeah, definitely here. And then they gotta watch the combos. I mean, again, we talked about the Slims, the Alice, the snare combo. There's so much CC that Chinese Taipei wildcard needs to watch out for. They have to be the ones that engage because they have the Mina composition, and now they're playing from behind like we talked about, and that's not looking good for them.
Yeah, Liu Yao has the Mally's out just to save himself the hits, but slowing his retreat though. And oh my god, the uncaged, they were keeping him in place under there.
Yeah, and look at their rotation, the tower there. 7 getting a few tower shots, but Memark going right in there.
Super deep.
Cyclone.
Yeah, he's got to get out of there. There you go, super speed pulls him back out. And now still keeping pressure on Sherry. Gonna fall on the tower, had the snare, but didn't matter. Not enough damage.
Yeah, that snare was able to trade a lot of damage, but Shanyo was like, hey, I'm gonna just kill you, and then their teammate falls. So it's a 1-for-1 trade, so that's okay. They were not able to get tower. At least they saved that tower, but it's so low.
Yeah, Thailand still in control here. They've got a 5K gold lead. It's looking pretty good for them. Maybe rotating back here. Moss with Slim's gonna take this Abyssal Dragon, further that gold lead. They've got the lane pressure. That's another thing that Thailand's been so good with.
Yeah, Thailand again, now they're just eating up jungle. Their goal, again, the big thing that I talked about was their goal per minute as a team is a little higher and much more efficient. They're constantly farming, constantly getting fit. Look at that. Remix has an 8.2k gold. He has Cursed Death as well. It's going to counter the health regen, any type of heals that they want to activate, or Zenio as well in terms of his Angelic Splendor. So this is something that they have a lot of good items in their kit to really counter and CC down Chinese Taipei. Well, I don't see a way they can come back unless they get a pick. They get someone and they catch someone off guard. That's the only chance for Chinese Taipei wildcard to come back here.
Yeah, and Thailand right now rotating with that 1-3-1, but it looks like they recognize Chinese Taipei moving up to the top side of the map. Moss and Slims again, that 007 rotating up with them. And you can see Memarks, he pushed that bot lane up. And right now, this is going to be another tower, probably another high ground tower, unless Chinese Taipei can find some way to engage here.
Yeah, they got it. The Flying Spear is down. That's a good time to engage, but they're not going to do it. They're just going to clear the way, play it a little safe.
Oh
nice
my god.
Come in the middle here.
Yeah, the hissy fit with the uncaged, keeping everyone on Chinese Taipei side so slow, but another high ground tower down. Just one left to go in the middle. What is Thailand's approach here? They've got a minion wave down bot. Maybe going to use it as well. Keeps them distracted.
Yeah, they gotta watch Remix. He's been a tower-taking machine there. Again, when Kilgroth goes in there, activates his Rage Spear. His attack speed's so fast, your tower can be gone in less than 2 seconds. And look at this engage here.
Beautiful engage. Here comes a huge shock. 007 low. He's trying to leap out of there. Moss also extremely low. They might get him down. Moss is gonna fall. Lu Yao very low. 007 chunking from behind though. And Sherry now finally takes him out. And Hualin gets the 007. But Memarks with this the pixel not going to get Hualin.
That was such a good engage. That flicker ultimate Dark Dominion, then the Malik shot comes on, but they did not focus down 07. He's a guy you need to kill. Focus on him. They killed Moss first and then 07. If they turned that around and killed 07 first, maybe that fight could have gone in Tiny Taipei Wildcard's favor. But look at the damage from Memarks.
And the shock for 1-1 just to delay the game at this point. It's not looking good here. They're not even going to go from this. You know what? Skip this high ground tower. Look at the score. It's pretty low, but they don't even have enough minions there. They're going to have to back out. And now Sherry going to fall to 1-1. Miscalculation there by Thailand.
Yeah, and look at Memarks being so... Look at the damage he's doing. Cyclone comes up, pulls Amina in, and just flying up, basically super speeding away to safety.
But he could not close out 1-1. 1-1 with the Malik staying alive.
Yeah, he has 4 kills too. Memarks doing a lot of damage this game. Look at just rushing a Dark Slayer immediately here. Once they get this Dark Slayer, it's going to be game. As long as they don't make any mistakes, Thailand's going to easily secure this game.
Yeah, Chinese Taipei had a really good engage. Here's that last team fight one more time. Huge shock was coming in. They got the pop-up, but you see 007 in the top left of your screen there. He was just standing there. No one was addressing him. And look at the damage he's just putting on everybody. Finally, Hualin closing him out, but too little, too late.
Yeah, definitely. Too little, too late indeed. Chinese Taipei, wildcard, they need to catch someone out here. This is the key to turning it around. Catch someone out, make it an uneven 4 versus 5. Hopefully get an ace, and you'll be looking good, because they're behind a good amount of gold as well.
Oh yeah, they are way behind right here. You see Remix clearing out the jungle as they've got the waves pushing. And Thailand usually so good about this, is making sure all the waves are pushing in all the lanes once they get these high ground towers down. But they didn't get the third one down in the middle.
Yeah, they're trying to split pushing a little bit here. Again, Remix always constantly putting pressure in his lane, forcing the enemy team to respond to Moss.
Oh, it's going to be a good engage for them. But oh my gosh, here we go, the uncage. Here comes the shock finally. It's a little bit late. Angelic Splendor behind it as well, and you got to watch out here. Lu Yao, can you get out? Yeah, another uncaged.
Yeah, what a nice focus there on 11. He jumped 1-1, jumps in there with shock. They focus him down, and then Lu Yao also tries to go in there, saves him, but could not do it. And Thailand just focuses him down. And they have a Dark Slayer buff. It's a little risky to engage a team with a Dark Slayer buff.
Big flying spear. The uncaged comes through, and NT in big trouble here. He may go down, but oh my god, the damage out of nowhere all of a sudden. And Thailand is very low. Hualin, can you stop them from taking out the score? Not gonna happen. Game 1 to Thailand.
Yeah, well played, Thailand. Such good control of the game. But Chinese Taipei wildcard, they had some signs of like, look at Moss smiling there. They're playing so confidently. Moss on this Alice was just insane. Those Sunshine skill shots landing so many stuns, and the combo with the Slims with 07, Flying Spear, Sunshine, that's a lot of crazy CC. So this is something Chinese Taipei wildcard need to think about. Maybe they want to play a heavy CC composition instead of Violet, take the Slims there. So let's see how they're going to respond in the next game. But they had some good fights. They had some chances of making a comeback. But you can see here, Memarks and Remix there, the amount of gold and how much they're ahead was key. And I talked about the mid lane and side lane matchup being the key matchups in this game.
Yeah, without a doubt, Remix and a split push up the top lane, rotating down to the bottom lane later in the game. So effective at creating so much pressure. And that one Angelic Splendor from Lu Yao really turned things around and gave Remix that free top lane.
Yeah, look at Memarks doing a lot of damage. Actually does a lot more damage usually. And this is time we've seen him play Flash, because normally he's played a lot of Crixie and Raz actually. So his Flash has been fantastic. But Hualin, again, the mid lane, he did so much damage that very last fight. Went in there and just deleted the team. So they had a chance to come back, but were not decisive and coordinated enough.
Yeah, if they could have held on to that base and those high ground towers a little bit longer, he may have been able to put in work further in the game.
Yeah, and look at that heal. Just came at the right time there and getting a kill. Thailand just team fighting, so they're so good at juggling aggro and like making sure that they don't give a death over when they don't have to. I think that what makes them so good in these team fights.
Yeah, and this Lu Yao overextending just a little bit, and man, did Thailand make him pay.
Yeah, Thailand definitely made them pay. They're constantly taking a tower, but this was key here. They tried to get, overly forced the tower, gave up 3 deaths, and that was not worth it. Giving out 3 deaths for 1 tower is definitely not worth it. Yeah,
they wanted the tier 2 because they saw the Slayer buff was going down. They thought they had enough time, but they definitely did not.
Yeah, look at that snare there, getting on Lu Yao. Look at this engage. They need to get 07. They need to finish off, but they're focusing Moss instead. If they gotten 07, 7, they would have won that fight and had a chance to make a comeback, but that was just a good engage, but not the right follow-up.
Yeah, most definitely not. And then finally, the end of the game, Hualin, after chunking everyone with that blinding light, had a chance, but no, couldn't get it done. Too many Thailand, too many high ground towers down, and that was game number 1 for favor of Thailand.
Yeah, again, this is a best of 5, guys. There are going to be a few more games here, but look at the tower, look at the objective lead. Every 3 Abyssal Dragons, 0 for Chinese Taipei Wildcard, and 2 Dark Slayers to Thailand.
Yeah, and I really thought that Chinese Taipei Wildcard would have been more controlling of those Abyssal Dragons, but that early game where we saw both teams posturing for it so much was really showed that Thailand had put in the effort and the research to understand that Chinese Taipei was always looking for it at the 2-minute mark.
Yeah, the key is I want to see Chinese Taipei Wildcard play more to their strengths. One thing Thailand did is they did such a good job of preventing that rotation that Chinese Taipei Wildcard is known for. They like to take the river control, get dragon control of the map, and then wait, and then basically told Chinese Taipei Wildcard, hey, we're here, you're not going to take that dragon, and prevented them from taking that dragon and sneaking it under them.
Yeah, that was well played by Thailand. But here we go. It's going to be game number 2. We're back into the picks and bans phase. And this time, of course, Chinese Taipei Wildcard going to go ahead and take the blue side.
Yeah, let's see what bans are going to come up. Again, Chinese Taipei Wildcard, they like to ban usually Zenio, that Teamy, that Superman, that Omen. Let's see what's going to come out for them on blue side. Yep, they're going to go and take Zenio off. They actually played Zenio last game, but they don't want to give it over to Thailand.
Yeah, definitely not a good idea. We've seen Sherry use that Zenio to great effect in the past as well. And Thailand, first ban coming out for Superman.
Yeah, look at Thailand. They're talking amongst each other. You know, they look pretty calm and focused here. They're thinking this is going to be an easy 3-0 maybe. We'll see. But I think it may, based on how they're playing, it could be a 3-0 because Chinese Taipei Wildcard just doesn't know how to respond to the aggression. Thailand is just team fighting way better. So let's see if that Teamy ban may come out here. Oh, there we go. Teamy is going to be banned. And Superman, Omen could be banned by Thailand. They could also take off Aurum.
They do take off Aurum.
Yep, and I love that. I love that because when Teamy's banned, you definitely need to ban Aurum because they're both the 2 strongest supports. Maybe Grak may be taken off here. You know, they fear the Grak when Thailand plays Grak because Moss on Grak is a monster. So maybe they're gonna ban the Grak, but maybe first pick the Grak.
Maybe
give him Alice, right?
Right, because
Grak works well into Alice.
Yeah, I was gonna say NT has used Grak in the past here as well, and instead Chinese Taipei Wildcard are gonna ban the Malik.
Oh, Malik being banned instead there. Malik is one of those here, as long as Superman and Aurum 100% pick and ban in the World Cup. Just shows you how popular he is. And Omen will be taken off. So is this going to be a Grak first pick or Linda's first pick? Because both look good for me. But Grak is a little scary to give to Thailand. So let's see if they take us. We know, oh, they're going to pick Crixie instead. First pick that Crixie.
Yeah, wow. First time we're going to see Crixie in this matchup. I like the choice.
Ooh, Irie, we know. Man. Irie is so good at jumping in there as an assassin, get onto that Crixie who's not as mobile, and then Linda is, wow, this is a very scary. Both drafts looking pretty good so far. This means Grak will be open. Are they going to take the Grak here or take the Alice? Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, that Lindis, of course, so effective in the hands of Jameco. We'll see if 007 can do the same thing here for Thailand. And, of course, the Irie pick with Remix. We saw Remix put in so much work last game.
Joker being picked up here. I haven't seen Joker come out too often. He's normally played as a support sometimes. He can also side lane. Oh, Lumber, okay.
Yeah, the Joker was an interesting mind game there.
Lumber, I like Lumber. He actually has a pretty decent win rate in the Arena of Valor World Cup. So let's see if they're going to pick that or they're going to go for Grak. And then Chognar. I guess they don't want Chognar to counter the Grak and, you know, body block and be able to just be pulled and just run away to safety.
That would be an interesting choice.
Interesting draft strategy by Chinese Taipei Wildcard.
Yeah, get the body
I like it as long as
away.
they execute. Again, it's about comboing and executing their competition. A lot of competitions can work. It's how you execute it as a team.
Yeah, I like the idea of the Grak going to Chinese Taipei to get some picks and help them so they don't have to engage in full-on team fights. Sounds like a good idea in theory.
Yeah, let's see if Thailand's going to go ahead. I don't think they're going to pick the Alice. They can probably pick another support. Maybe play Ormar and just go super aggressive early game and just like knock them out and invade and live in their jungle. So let's see what type of, Scud we can also see come out. Thailand made Scud meta actually at the boot camp. We saw Scud being banned at the World Cup and played, doing so much burst damage. So we could potentially see a Scud pick come out.
Yeah, we haven't seen much of their Scud here in the group stage actually.
Yeah, definitely. They've played they've actually even played Lubu. They played Arthur side lane. That was pretty interesting. They like a lot of Malik side lane, but Malik is banned. Let's see if that will come out. And they're gonna go with Scud. Yep, Scud's gonna come out. And
I like
Ormar. Oh, they're gonna go with Alice still. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, Moss with Alice is just so effective.
Yeah,
Sunshines and hissy fits all day.
Even though Graf
Always
and
on point.
Chognar are really good into Alice, maybe Moss knows how to counterplay against that. But as you know, when Alice puts down a hissy fit, Chognar just activates that Chaos Protection, and boom, complete counter to the hissy fit.
Yeah, I feel like the Chognar pick was actually anticipation of Moss picking up that Alice later in this draft as well.
Yeah, let's see what they're gonna land with there. Are they gonna go with a Violet, or are they gonna go with a heavy engage assassin composition? That's gonna be a little risky because, you know, Alice has that hissy fit that can counter the dive, but you have Chognar's Chaos Protection. So let's see if Chinese Taipei is going to play that, but they normally play ADC Marksman, so I think Violet may come out again here.
Yeah, we can definitely see a Violet, maybe a Slims.
They also have played some... Ooh, they're gonna play Necroth. Okay. Necroth coming out here with the Joker in the side lane. Interesting. They have to execute. So Necroth is really good, but he has to run around the jungle and dance around his opponents and just steal farm and get fed like crazy. That's also Ori's win condition. That's what she wants to do as well. Mimark's going to be right back on that flash. You saw how well he played him, but I'm going to be looking... Ooh, it's a jungle... Wait, it can't be a jungle... Irie. Okay, they're gonna switch. Okay, so the jungle Lindis and Remix again. We saw him take the game away with Kilgroth. We have to, I think, watch him on Irie and how he's gonna play her.
Yeah, I mean, Remix is just ridiculous. I mean, his average KD isn't extremely high. I think it's like 2.35 for the overall group stages so far. But still, you know, he's such a threat. He's such a force throughout all of these games that we've seen from Thailand.
Yeah, but hey, I'm really excited about Hualin's Crixie here. We know that Crixie has a really high win rate at over 70%. That's why she's been picked so often. It's great to see her play, but we know Hualin is a monster on this Crixie. He single-handedly carried his team in the matches during the group stages. So I'm really excited to see what he can do because you have a knockup from the Nature's Wrath. You have 2 knockups from Shanyo with that Necroth. As long as they combo, you have Joker's Stun as well. They have some decent combos. But again, as long as they execute, they have to execute their team composition because their lack of focus is what's causing them to lose the fights against Thailand.
How do you feel about this Joker pick here? I mean, we haven't seen a lot of Joker in this World Cup at all.
Yeah, Joker, we've seen some Joker actually. Crixie is actually a really good counter to Joker. He has pick a card, any card that makes him immune to physical damage for a certain amount of time. So against like the Ori, the Lindis, the Scud, works really well as long as he times it at the right moment in the fight. And he also has a stun. He also has that huge cannon shot that he launches out that does a lot. The punching joke does a lot of poke damage. So he will work as long as he gets that farm and does a lot of that poke burst damage. And then the Necroth can just come in and secure the kill on whoever he pokes down.
Indeed he can. And here we go. It's going to be game number 2. And oh my gosh, just barely missed the Devil's Chain. Marks had it scouted. Beautiful spacing that time around.
Yeah, let's see how they're going to play. And look at the aggression. Again, Thailand loves to invade that jungle here.
You see the traps out there, the Linus entrapments from 007X. And they do get that Might Golem. And it looks like Chinese Taipei going to rotate up and steal it from them as well. Yeah,
wow, what a nice steal there. Again, they're head of farm already. The key here is Chinese Taipei wildcard, they have to stay on farm because Crixie, she's got to get to her late game phase. We know once she finishes those 3 items, she becomes a force to be reckoned with. And Crixie in the early game is not as strong, so they have to make sure they feed Hualin, and he can literally carry a lot of these fights, but look at this aggression.
Oh my god, exactly. And you know, this is why I thought that flash might be somewhat of a counter to Crixie, because he's got that super speed in, Mach wants to deal some damage and super speed right back out.
Yeah.
And he's going to be out of range of her mischief.
Yeah, that's a good talk. We actually talked about it in general. A lot of the pros say that Crixie is the counter to Flash because Flash can't really outpoke her, but then it's sometimes a skill matchup. We just saw Marks outpoke Hualin here, and it's really a skill matchup. But I think in general, though, if both players were skilled, Crixie can't outpoke the Flash. She has that mission. She has a Nature's Wrath. She can catch the Flash out and just basically throw these abilities right in front of his face when he goes in like that and do more damage. But let's see how these mid laners are going to outplay and outpoke each other.
Yeah, you see Moss returning to the mid lane here with 007X, so assist Marks here, pushing up this wave. You know the Abyssal Dragon is going to be spawning in just under 10 seconds now. So you see Thailand actually posturing better for it than Chinese Taipei.
Yeah, 8.5 average kills on this Crixie and Hua Lin here. I think one thing Memarks is doing is really smart. He's waiting for Crixie to use that mischief, and then he's going in and poking her. So if he plays like that, then you definitely can outpoke a Crixie, in the mid lane here.
Yeah, without doubt. You know he's looking for the Mach Punch a little bit too far this time, but he's going to get some work done on that wave. And you can see here Scud trading at the bottom lane. And Thailand right now, they're just taking it nice and slow. They've got a small goal lead, very small goal lead. And they're just chilling, waiting for an opportunity for this dragon fight.
Yeah, Chinese Taipei wildcard doing a good job staying in with the gold here. Not losing, but look at this engage.
Yeah, beautiful. And the Moonfall comes out immediately. Moss in a bit of trouble here, trying to get out of there. Beautiful knockup from the Necroth. Shanyo and Thailand are able to survive. Chaos last time goes in and gets NT actually. Very nice stuff, but Thailand is low. They gotta retreat. Ooh. And Remix coming in out of nowhere with the Iris, the shadows. Oh my goodness, the damage output is crazy. And Lu Yao gonna fall as well. Thailand with the 4-for-nothing start to this game.
We definitely gotta watch that replay. Oh my goodness, that Ryu ultimate going in there. And look at that. They needed to focus Moss, but didn't kill Moss. And look at Sherry comes in from behind. Scud gets the kill onto NT. Then Irie comes in and gets a huge ultimate, killing so many team members. That was such an amazing play. And we talked about Remix here in the side lane. Again, he is making such a big difference in these fights.
Yeah, he was all the way on top, and oh my gosh, Moss is still out there. Beautiful juke to avoid the killing joke. Oh my goodness. Well done, Moss, but you got to go home. You got to recall. Get some health back, brother.
Yeah, he's definitely out here, but this is Chinese Taipei wildcard's chance to push this lane here and get this tower, but look at Sherry rotating right back to lane to catch that wave.
We have very nice Thailand, of course. This is why they were the #1 seed. What an incredible start. That rotation by Remix at the start with that Irie was just absolutely ridiculous. I didn't even see him coming in. The Shadow Dash was so far.
Yeah, that was amazing. That's why Irie is so slippery as an assassin. She can get in there and CC with that spin that can stun, and also the Ryu ultimate. Man, that's a game-changing ultimate if done correctly.
And you can see 007X keeping the pressure on with that Lindis. And now they're going to rotate back into Chinese Taipei's jungle. Take this Might Go from him again. Yes, they do.
Yeah, and again, they have the jungle on timer. Thailand likes to invade jungle so much. So with Chinese Taipei knowing this, they need to trade. They need to try to get a gank on the other side. Oh, close Devil's Chain there.
Oh my gosh. That close. That was way too close. Moss, I mean, I want to give him credit and say, like, he knows. Oh my gosh, huge pop-up though. Necroth getting everyone up in the air. Sherry though going in on Hua Lin. Hua Lin gonna fall. And look at Memark barely making it out and back. And is 1-1 gonna go down as well? Boom!
Man, I'm just so impressed with the way that Thailand is playing. They juggle aggro so well.
Memark's gonna get another one.
Out. Wow.
Yeah, they're just diving under the tower. It does not even matter. It's 8-0 now. Lu Yao gonna fall as well. And there's an ace at the 4-minute-50-second mark. Thailand looking unstoppable.
Man, this is utter and complete domination. An ace at that 4:30 mark. With the way they were playing, Memarks goes in there, does so much damage, and it just runs away and kites. The way they juggle arrow, and then their abilities come right back up, and they go right back in the fight and secure additional kills. And the way 007 also is Lindis repositioning and positioning aggressively to get these kills under tower. They're just juggling these team fights so well.
Yeah, and again, you see Sherry, they're not even done invading the jungle yet. They're like, are you guys wanting to come on this way? Come on. It's only 9-0 at the 5.5-minute mark. We can play some more.
Yeah, again, I would like the only way I feel Chinese Taipei wildcard can get back into this. They're at 0 kills. 0 kills, 9 deaths. They have to combo together. Shanyo is getting such good engage, getting good knockups, but there's no follow-up.
No.
Look at this. Wow.
Yeah, and the Cyclone, though, he's out of there.
They have it on a timer. Like I said, they have that jungle on a timer. They know exactly when it's going to spawn. They're just there in the right time to take it and steal it and contest it.
And this should be a free Abyssal Dragon here for Thailand as well. No one from Chinese Taipei going to be able to challenge. And man, are they going to get an early start? Lu Yao getting chased out. Chaos Protection coming in. Hissy Fit, he doesn't even care. He's trying to run through it.
Yeah, he doesn't have Chaos Protection now, so they're going to put a lot of pressure. Look at this rotation. 4-man rotation to bot lane.
Yeah, and you can see Chinese Taipei hoping for a pick. Oh my goodness, Furious Charge gets him knocked up. And NT trying to retreat back to base. Sunshine catches him, but no one up there to follow it up.
Yeah, what a good job there. They got them low, so now Chinese Taipei wildcard has to give up that tower. Again, so much pressure they're exerting. Man, Chinese Taipei wildcard slowly getting choked out and starved.
Yeah, I mean, this is rough. I mean, how do you even focused to get back into this game. Wow, Sherry almost got caught by the double chain. That's him. Necroth gets a pop over to Cullum. He's got to retreat though. And man, they don't even get double Cyclone. 1-1 barely escaped from his life. Remix gets low, and Sherry going in way too deep this time. Gonna get caught. And that'll be the first kill in favor of Chinese Taipei.
What a combo with the Alice Hissy Fit, the Memarks going in there with the Cyclone, the Sunshine. It is just too much. Shanyo just cannot survive. He's so low. He's level 8. They're level 11. They're level 10. This is not looking good. You just can't fight them at this point. You got to play super duper defense and just avoid as many fights as possible, because level 11 against a level 8, you are pretty squishy, my friend.
Yeah, and even if you look at NT, he's level 6. I mean, level 6 versus level 12, that could be rough. Maybe, I don't even know. What else are you going to do about this at this point?
The only thing they can do is give Hualin all of the farm. Necroth, no offense, you're pretty useless now. You're just like a nice decoration. You can kind of, I would just have Necroth split push and just distract and force, Thailand to chase him around the map, because that's what he's good at. That's his strength. Play to his strength. Stop trying to fight and give literally all the gold to Hualin and 1-1. Get your Joker and get your Crixie to their late game. Give them their items so they can get that damage, because Necroth is a liability. He goes in there, he's just going to get focused and get killed. Hissy Fit's going to drop. Scud's going to go in there. Ari's going to hit him down. Flash can just Cyclone. Again, they need to split push with the Necroth here, but I don't think they know to do that.
The Seagull spotting the entire team. So Thailand up here by the Slayer. They're probably going to go and try and take it now.
Give Hualin the farm. Feed your Crixie. That's the only way they can come back. I mean, I've seen no other way. If they fight head to head, they're not going to win. Look at the item difference. Look at the gold difference, the level difference. Man, I mean, Scud has Omni Arms and Rank Breaker. Jesus, that's going to do so much damage with his burst that he has, and with his look at that one hit took more than half that tower's health. And Scud's doing like 2,000 damage with this build. I mean, it's insane.
The beautiful Hissy Fit there zoning him out. There was no chance to even defend the tower.
You see his glowing glove? That's where he just comes in and knocks you with that huge burst damage. You got to be careful.
Yeah, of course, this is single elimination, best of 5. So you got to win 3 games. But right now, it's looking like the second game is going to go in favor of Thailand. Thailand, though, trying to get the high ground tower for the first time. And they're going in right now, Moonfall, just to escape. Oof. And oh my
nice, nice Word Devour there. Memarks is low, but he's cycling just in time. And the kill comes onto NT. They fall. And look at this fight from Thailand.
Yeah, Lu Yao going to be very low, but he's able to escape to the other high ground tower. Memarks running away with his life. But another kill there and a decent stop from Chinese Taipei, but they do lose the high ground tower.
Yeah, they definitely lose. That's a really good push. 1 death for 1 high ground is not bad, and you get another kill. So look at Thailand. They're so aggressive. They're gonna wait. They have the Dark Slayer, so they gotta be careful. Chinese Taipei Walker's gotta be careful, because he had enough damage to take it. Oof! Look at that.
Yeah, Chognar, he's getting popped, and he's gonna get out of there though, right?
Engage. Yeah, he's gonna get out of there, but she was able to do so much damage in 1 second. Those combo abilities, taking 1/4 of his health already.
Yeah, I mean, he's tanky. He's got the Chaos Protection. Able to get out of the CC. But, they're not done yet. They're going to keep getting these Abyssal Dragons. They're going to make sure they never lose this lead.
Joker just finished Omni Arms. That's really good. He has some amount of burst damage now. If you look at Scud, you look at Lindis. Oh, Lindis has Frostcape. She does have some armor, but Flash is very squishy. If they can get onto Flash and do a lot of that burst damage onto Flash, they can hopefully insta-kill Memarks, but he always cyclones at the right moment. And that's the only way they can win. They gotta get a Grak pull. And look at Shanyo.
Yeah, Sherry is getting so aggressive right now. He's feeling very confident. Furious Charge with that Power Glove. And you see Memarks, he's always got that super speed in. Mach punching the Golem on the way. I was like, yeah, I didn't get it on them. I'll just use it on the Golem.
Yeah, they gotta just feed 11 and Hualin at this point. Shanyo is not gonna be able to do a lot in these team fights. They need to get a nice pull. Shanyo goes in there, knocks that person up, gets the focus of the damage for on the Grok and on the Necroth, and then let Joker and Crixie just clean house. That's the only way I can see them winning this fight, with them being so behind. 11,000 go behind and 10 kills.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job of clearing out the minion waves though, so not a lot of pressure coming through from Thailand. Remix trying to keep the pressure coming down the bot lane, as he usually does with this split push. And there is a nice Devil's Chain on Cherry. And the knock behind it as well, the Mischief coming out, and oh my goodness though, Thailand don't even care. Remix coming out though.
Yeah, he comes back to life there, and the damage on the tower, 777 was just focusing, but look at the item lead. So many items over the enemy team. Crixie has not got her scale yet, her 3rd tier 3. She decided to build a Goated Grease and play more of that anti-CC build, the more consistent damage instead of the burst boomstick build, and then China Kicks build. And look at that. Oof, not enough.
007 a little bit of trouble. 1-1, can you get her down? Lunar Champion's coming out. Moth trying to get the stop, and it does.
That was so close. You can see, like, if they focus down 007, they can kill him. But again, that Frost Cape is helping out. And the Gildegree is giving some damage. But again, it's more the level advantage. Level 15 is definitely going to be able to outplay and outsurvive level 13s.
Yeah, and Thailand just taking their time, one tower at a time. And you see Lu Yao here, he's pushing out. He's trying to clear the wave outside while he can. And just missing the double chain that time. And Mimark's going to come and try to close out Lu Yao.
Oh, wow.
As Xiaoyu gets pulled out.
Man, Mimark, such a monster on this flash. He's just so aggressive, knows when to go in and poke the opponents down. And the timing of his cyclones have just been perfect. He activates it when he's really low. Enemy team's diving on him, turns on the cyclone, and literally turns that fight around. So really great mechanical play by Thailand.
Yeah, Mimarks and 007 have been doing so well this game. NT getting stunned by everything. Hissy Fit, Sunshine, whatever you want, it's all going to hit. And this could be the third high ground tower. They're going to chase, and oh my gosh, one hit, half life.
That was a 2-hit combo. He goes in there with Furious Charge, Power Glove, Beast Wild Fury, 3 hits combo, boom, Crixie just disappears.
Yeah, Thailand
well played.
Feeling fantastic after that game too. What an incredible start, coming out to a 9-0 kill lead at like the 4.5 minute mark.
Yeah, it was insane. Like you said, they got an ace at 4:30. This is what it means. Thailand is just much better at team fighting. So I think what Chinese Taipei Wildcard needs to do is they need to trade and just stay even on gold and items so they have a chance in these team fights because they are better at these rotations. Chinese Taipei is getting that river control, but they gotta convert that control into objectives, into some ganks. But Thailand has just sniffed out their plans and is anticipating almost everything against Chinese Taipei Wildcard.
Yeah, that very first fight of the game when Thailand went up 4-0 really turned the tide of everything. You see the final score sheet up here. Thailand 20-3, and man, that Grak got beat up a little bit.
Yeah, look at the stats here. MVP on 007. This is why he played at bootcamp. He was so dominant in jungle. Look at that, the stats on there, 17.9, amazing. And then Mimarks again, this guy, the way he was using his ultimates at the right time, he's so fed as well. But look, wow, it's the first time Mimarks has not had the most damage on his team, but instead it's going to be 007.
Yeah, 007 with that Lindis, all those Lunar champions, always in the right position. He was playing fantastic. Hard to stop him.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. They're going to keep the same sides here. So again, the key is how they're going to be able to draft. But look at this engage. You know, Chinese Taipei Wildcard had a good engage, but couldn't follow up and secure the kill. But Thailand is just so much better at securing the kills. Juggling, look at a lot of these teams fights in the beginning, they're such low health and they're able to run away.
Yeah, exactly. You mentioned that very well. The juggling the aggro. You know, you see them as they get low, they retreat to the back line. Skill shots aren't going to reach that far, right? Or the auto attacks, I should say. And here's another dive late in the game, and it doesn't even matter at this point, right? Like, Thailand was so confident, like, we can even give a few kills. We don't really care that bad.
Yeah, and Kroth didn't do much for the team. He just never farmed up, never ran around jungle. And look at that, the Lord Devourer too, NT just didn't have as big an impact on this Grak that we see a lot of other teams play, getting these clutch pulls. Didn't see a lot of that, just basically getting outplayed. And I feel like Chinese Taipei Wildcard, they gotta refocus. They gotta think about comboing. They have to secure kills. They have nice engages, but the follow-up is not good enough to secure the kill, and Thailand keeps running away with the sliver of health.
Yeah, I feel like even when they do follow up, they don't have enough damage bound because they're so far behind in the game already. So I think the early game is really where they got to step it up because that's really where Thailand is winning everything.
Yeah, and like I said, they have to protect the Hualin. That was a late game carry. They needed to put a lot more items and damage onto Hualin so he can carry his Crixie, but the tough part was the team was just out damaged. Scud, we saw in the late game, that very last fight, he just got onto Crixie every time. Scud was literally laser focused on Crixie, landing 3 abilities, the Furious Charge, the Power Glove, and the Wild Beast Fury, and Crixie just melted. Oof. She literally just disappeared. It was amazing, and that's why Scud is such a good pick. Thailand, it was the team that brought Scud into the meta in the bootcamp. They're like, oh my goodness, this side lane Scud is so crazy, and this is why Omni Arms, Rank Picker, this bursty build on Scud is ridiculous. The weakness of that though is that makes Scud really squishy. So if you can counter engage harder, then you can beat it. But Thailand, as you know, they're probably the best team at fighting.
Yeah, and of course, you know, I mean, such a hard loss, but you know, it is best of 5 this time around. You got to win 3 in a row still if you want to survive here if you're Chinese Taipei Wildcard.
Yeah, emotions are running high. Look at him. He's touched his eyes a little bit there, looked a little sad. They gotta get their spirits back up. They gotta refocus. I mean, we heard them yesterday, right? They said that if they lose or something happen, mistakes happen, they joke with each other. And Chinese Taipei Wildcard is not doing that right now. So their motivation, their morale is pretty shot right now. And you can see Thailand is having a joy, laughing. And right now they're talking, they're trying to figure things out. They definitely need to think about their mental fortitude because that's the key to winning. It's half the match is the mental fortitude.
Yeah, without a doubt. When you're down 2-0 in a set in best of 5, you really have to recompose. You really have to find your will to play your game and not get distracted. And here we go. The first bans are starting to come out now. Chinese Taipei going to stay on this side. Thailand going to stay on the red side.
Yeah, let's see if they're going to keep the same bans and take away that Zenio here or potentially change up their ban draft, take away the Scud. Let's see what Chinese Taipei Wildcard is going to do. There we go. Zenio and Lindis being banned. Arum being taken off as well.
From
Lindis,
the Thailand side.
I like the Lindis ban. They're going to switch it up slightly here.
Arum and Superman from the Thailand side. Thailand, you know, they're pretty content to ban that Superman always.
Oh, you have to. You're blue side, you're red side. You better ban Superman because that's a first pick. We're the strongest hero in the game, hands down. So let's see, Omen will be taken off here, or are they gonna first pick Omen? But Omen has been banned pretty consistently with both these teams here.
Yeah, also interesting.
Teamy.
Chinese Taipei.
Wait, why ban Teamy, man? Like Arm banned, just make them ban Teamy, so you can first pick the Teamy. Wait, well, okay, what's the last ban from Thailand here? Omen, yeah. Oh, unfortunately, Omen will be taken off. Malik, good first pick. I like the Malik first pick. Don't pick Malik.
You're so happy for a second.
Take the Malik.
Broke your heart.
Take the Malik.
What about Batman though? He's Batman.
Batman is actually really strong early game, but he's just too heavy execution. If you mess up, you win early game and you make one mistake, then Batman's useless. So that's why he's just too risky. Irie being picked up again here. Yeah, we saw that, and then because they didn't first pick the Crixie, they're gonna take Crixie. And we saw Marks there, probably the best Crixie player in the game. Because of his plays on Crixie, he has the highest damage per minute, and that was the stats put together by our awesome community members there. And let's see what Chinese Taipei Wildcard is going to pick here to respawn. Are they gonna play Flash into this? I mean, they don't need to pick Flash, but they need to pick the side laners. Take the Scud. Take the Scud right here. Take the Scud with the Malik here, and then pick up like Alice or Crack. But I think Alice may work better because if you give Alice and Crixie combo, that's super scary. Yes, take the Scud. Good job. Don't take Mina. You better not take Mina. Take the Alice. Take the Scud, take the Alice, the Malice combo, Malik-Alice combo with the Scud combo. That's a lot of CC. Come on, Chinese Taipei Wildcard. You can do it. No, don't take Flash. You don't need to pick Flash.
Please pick the Alice.
You don't need to pick Flash.
Oh, no. They're going to get Alice?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Why not? I mean, Moss played Alice every game, and he basically dominated her. The friendship, the speed boost, the sunshine stun, the hissy fit. How many times are you going to give this hero to Moss? This guy's a monster.
Shocked.
I mean, any hero Moss plays, to be honest, is going to work.
Right.
Except for Azuka. No offense, Moss. You lost with Azuka there, buddy.
But I mean, yeah, if you're Thailand, are they really going to pick it? They don't need it, right?
No, they're definitely going to take it. Crixie Alice is deadly. I mean, Hissy Fit, you get a Nature's Wrath, you get a Mischief, you get a Moonfall. Anyone that Hissy Fit's going to just explode.
Maybe he wants
the
Grack
instead,
play.
They're going to be like, I'll take the Grack.
Yeah, he's feeling good about that Grack right now.
I want to see him play Grack too because
me too.
This guy's Grack is really fun to watch, and he knows how to play Grack into an Alice. So.
Wow, yeah.
Look, they have combos. They have 4 heroes already that can CC.
Did you see that fist bump there a second ago between Town? They're having a good time out there. They're like, we're going to do it. We're going to lock in this Grack. You ready?
4-man combo. We're going to combo together as a team here. But Chinese Taipei Wildcard also has some good combos. They just need to execute their combos. They need to secure kills with their team fight engages. I mean, constantly they're letting Thailand just run away with a sliver of health. So I feel like they need to make sure they focus the same hero. Like Shanyo as Nakroth the last game, he didn't focus the same hero that was getting CC. Like they need to just focus this exact one team, do one thing. That's all they need to chant to each other. One team, do one thing. And just say that constantly.
Is that your chant with your teams?
Yeah, potentially. So let's see here what they're gonna pick. Don't pick Chog.
Oh, Mina. Let's go, Mina.
Oh my goodness. No, don't pick the Mina. Do not pick the Mina.
It went so much better in game 1 when they had Mina, man.
Pick like a Thane. A Thane can push away Crixie when Crixie's trying to run in with Moonfall.
They're locking in the Mina.
Grack activating Roar Devour. You can Thane and just push him right out. No one wants to play Thane here into this comp. unfortunately. But they're going to play Mina. They're going to stick to what they're comfortable with, and I can't blame them, you know. I can't blame them with that. Tar will be picked here instead of Kilgroth, which is interesting. Tar is going to be picked because a lot of split pushing power there from Tar. She can distract and just run all over the map. Maybe they want to pick that into the Scud matchup or the Malik. I wonder who's going to, I think, oh, actually, it's Ari, so we're going to see Remix play Ari, and he's going to play Slayer lane.
Yeah, and you know, that Tara pick, they have done that before as well from Remix. And Remix, gosh, he's so much fun to watch because of the split push. And the thing that's really interesting here to me, Chinese Taipei wildcard, they have Lu Yao in there this time, but previously they had MG in, and yesterday we saw him do so much damage around the split lane with all his pushes with his Omen in the side lanes. But this time, Chinese Taipei not even bringing him on board.
Yeah, the Mina pick. So, okay, because it's Mina and because it's Flash and Scud, there's some CC. I feel like Memark's here. He's not going to build that Crixie Enchanted Kicks build. He's probably going to go for the Gilded Greaves build that we saw EU build and actually Chinese Taipei wildcard build as well. So if it's a heavy CC comp, Crixie does go for that more consistent damage build, but it takes her longer to scale into her damage build because Boomstick is actually built a lot later. So let's see if that build's going to come out. But you definitely need Gilded Greaves on the side of Chinese Taipei wildcard. Yeah, that's a lot of CC there. Ari has 2 stuns, the Spin and the Ryu. Crack has so much CC as well, his Devil's Chain and his World Devour. Arjuin has Rend and Call. Oh my goodness, this comp is scary as heck. I mean, Crixie has Nature's Wrath. Oh my, Thailand's going to wipe the floor with Chinese Taipei wildcard.
Yeah, and Chinese Taipei, they're looking stressed out right now. Everything on the line. They may be eliminated from the World Cup right now. Tensions running high indeed. Thailand, though, the opposite.
Oh, they're losing hope. Look at their faces. Man, I think they're defeated right now. Chinese Taipei wildcard is feeling a little defeated.
Look at the seated position. Their knees up. His feet are on the chair. He's chilling it back there, man.
Yeah, communicate, guys. Work together. Combo.
Look at those knees, man. He is chilling. Tournament play, best of 5, knockout stage. Yeah, I'm just having fun. I got my cell phone right in front of me.
Oh, look at this. I mean, again, 007. Man, this guy, he's a monster on all the jungle heroes he's played so far. They pull him out when it matters, and he's definitely pulling his weight.
And this could be the final game in the series. It really has seemed that way. This is game number 3, early mischief out of Memarks. And you can see Chinese Taipei being a lot more aggressive this time around.
Oh yeah, the jungle very early. You got the Mina, man. You better go aggressive. Look at this. Can they take it in time, though?
Before the reset? They're trying.
Oh,
they got
it. My goodness, that was such an awesome strategy to watch. Everyone's going to play it in rank Q right now.
It's going to happen. Chinese Taipei, they got the red, though. They're going to rotate back and get their own jungle.
Man, that was sneaky. We saw them do it yesterday where Moss pulled the red away and reset it against the enemy jungler. That was amazing. And his whole team rotated down and got kills. It was hilarious. So this Grak play, man, I see why Thailand plays it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, they just like having fun out there. And right now with this kind of a lead and the dominant game 2 they just had, I don't blame them.
Yeah, man, I'm going to see so much Grak in rank. Oh my goodness, I'm not going to look forward to playing rank Q.
Oh boy, and Hualin in huge trouble after that Nature's Wrath.
Grak is like the most irritating person to play against in rank Q because solo Q, he just shines. Okay, let's see here. Look at the lead. Oh, not too much of a goal lead for Thailand. You know, the Chinese Taipei wildcard just staying in there.
Yeah, and you can see Moss, he's looking for that devil chain. He's like, are you still in this jungle right here? Oh no, just give me the jungle back. I want this creep, it's not yours. What are you doing with that thing?
Moss, calm down, man. This ain't even the finals yet. Take it easy, dude.
That's what he's doing. He said it's not the finals. I'm gonna take it easy.
Again, Moss was so impressive. If you look at the games at boot camp, I analyzed the team and watched all of their matches. He literally is the MVP late game. I mean, on his teaming, on his craft, whatever. This guy's wow.
Oh, come over here, NT. You wanted me, Mark, or you wanted the flash, but he didn't get it.
Oh, NT's got to be careful here. They're not in the right position. Chinese Taipei wildcards go watch their position. They have the advantage here, though.
Big advantage. Taipei now going in on Thailand. Moss has to escape. Oof. And huge knockout Nature's Wrath. And get over your double chain. And that was going to be first blood to 007X.
Speaking of plays, Moss gets caught out. He distracts him. They put all of their abilities on him. He flickers out, gets a pull, gets an earthquake, and then turns that into 2 kills. Moss, you are such a baiter, my friend, but well played.
Yeah, Moss the boss.
Look at this.
Yeah, Moss got caught out. Look at him trying to get out of there.
And the rend, man, Sherry landed
Everything.
that huge rend. That was massive. That combo, again, they're so good at team fighting.
Very nice. Sherry chunking away at Lu Yao. Lu Yao having to retreat. And you can see all Thailand here working on this Abyssal Dragon now. NT in position. The Moonfall going to come out to try to secure it faster. And there you have it. First Abyssal Dragon to Thailand.
Yeah. Abyssal Dragon goes to Thailand indeed. And Chinese Taipei again. It all comes down to these skirmishes, especially early and mid-game. They just, like, they have good engages, but they don't know when to juggle and back off. And every time they're just fully committing. And because they're fully committing, it makes you overextend, then you die. You notice how Thailand fights, you know, they go in there, use their abilities, then they flicker out, then their abilities come back up, and they go right back into the fight to counter-engage. And that's what Chinese Taipei has to do. I feel like they're just being outplayed because they're not thinking on how to engage in these fights.
Yeah, and right now, though, the goal lead 1,000 in favor of Thailand already. We're only 3.5 minutes in, but here we go. Chinese Taipei rotating back to the middle now. 4-man rotation here. Oh my god, barely juking Moss in his double chains. And Sherry coming in, he's like, I don't care if there's 3 of you here.
Yeah, he uses the Ko to get out, but that's okay. Our Arjun's ultimate is on a pretty low cooldown. It's going to come right back up in a few seconds.
Yeah, I like the poke there from Hualin with Flash this time. And you can see Chinese Taipei still looking to find a pick in the jungle. And here comes the Moonfall on him, and the shot way off course.
He had to cancel his Roar Devour there and get himself out of that. He did land it onto NT, but look at NT getting low here. Nice ran by Sherry.
Yeah, Sherry trying to close at NT, but the heal keeps him alive. And NT gonna get out of there without dying, basically. And Shan Yo now, barely low. Sherry, man, everyone is so low.
Yeah, that was a good disengage by Chinese Taipei wildcard. And also Thailand as well. You saw how Sherry goes in there really aggressive, and he backs off immediately, and Lu Yao with that juke. But this is exactly how Chinese Taipei needs to fight. The fact that they didn't lose one person is
Nature's
good.
Wrath into the mischief. Big chunk of damage here. Here comes 777 trying to get the Flying Spear, gets the stun to the follow-up. But Moss getting pushed out there by Hualin. And Lu Yao gonna fall to the Moonfall.
Wow.
Make it 2 kills. Why not?
That is Crixie's power. That Moonfall comes out, gets both Lu Yao and then Hualin. This is why Flash isn't good, because he doesn't have that Super Speed to run away. He's just going to constantly get hit by Crixie, and you can see why Crixie is such a top-tier mage right now.
And that'll be the first tower in favor of Thailand.
Yeah, I think also that skin, I think helps him out too a little bit.
Pretty nice. I'm a fan of it.
They're going to get a tower, Abyssal Dragon, and their lead. Look at this.
Yeah, 2,000.
Continuing to snowball.
Yeah, 2,500 here at the 5.5 minute mark. Thailand rotating back to mid now. We see this from them so often. You see NT there. He's thinking about doing something. He's like, man, I'm falling behind again. Do I really want to pull him in?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, man, Thailand, every single one of their players are just the best in their position.
Look at Moss. He's like, what are you going to do to me? Dark Dominion, you better. Oh my gosh, he is going to finally get dropped though. Huge dive in there on him. And you can see Hualin getting chunked a little bit, but he's going to make it out just fine.
Yeah, he just walked in the bush and stood there. Hi, I'm Moss.
Yeah, hi,
he has
I'm
no
Moss.
flicker, too. The fact he couldn't get out to save things, he couldn't flicker out. And good pick by Chinese Taipei wildcard. This is what they need to do.
Yeah, very nice. Getting on the board. It's got to give him some confidence here. And Irie, you know, Remix kind of being shut down this game, not doing a whole lot up there in that top lane.
Yeah, he's not pushing and winning top lane as hard, but if you look at his gold, he has 3.3k gold, so he is ahead and pretty much the most fed in the game. So doing a good job of staying farmed. He's taking every single vision, seagull, all the objectives. I think he's taking it right now probably. And once he gets more fed than the Scud, then he can contest and outpush the Scud.
And here we go, another exchange down bot. Lu Yao Jerry just trading for a little bit. Nothing much, and again, the call used as the escape for Sherry.
Yep, Sherry is going to back off a little bit. Look at this 3-man rotation, 4-man rotation to mid lane. Thailand looking to make a play here. I'm waiting for that flying spear, that pull from Moss, that combo coming out. They have so much CC, this team. My goodness, that's a scary... I don't think any team should give Thailand this composition. Oh my goodness. If I face this composition in rank, I would just...
Oh my god, spear from downtown!
Wow.
Get over here! You're out of here! The Moonfall, in case anyone wants to try to contest them. And man, they're in trouble a little bit. Thailand getting out of it, but no, Sherry takes out 1-1 as well. And man, even though they're low, they're like, we can still fight. No problem. The big pop of Lu Yao gonna fall. Do we get another one? Shan Yo trying to survive. NT putting some damage on 007. And 007 finally dropped by Shan Yo. But man, that was a rough trade. 4 for 1 in favor of Thailand.
At least Chinese Taipei, but wow, that stun. Like I said, I called it the flying spear, then the devil's chain, that combo, and then the rest of the team follows up. It's just Hualin never had a chance to even turn his ultimate on. You can see the green diamond there. He couldn't even activate his cyclone. That was crazy, CC.
And they're going to get the tower first, and now they're going to close in on NT. Remix that just a pixel. He's going to stay up there. Doesn't even care. He's like, you thought you could close me out. I had a pixel. That was a nice dark dominion, but doesn't get it.
You want to be greedy for that kill on me? Guess what? My team's got my back.
And 1-1 now, returning the lane, letting everyone recall out of the way. Very nice.
So you can see that Gilda Greaves being built on Violet and Flash. That's really good against this comp that has, 5 CC and more. You want to get that Gilda Greaves, especially on your hyper carries like the Flash, like the Violet. So the key here is they still can't get pulled though. They have to avoid that because that just displaces them and puts them in a really bad position. They have to waste the flicker to get out. So they have to watch their position, anticipate Moss or that flying spear coming out. But 077 has done such a good job landing his spears. I mean, it's amazing how he throws it.
That last spear he hit was a pretty much maximum range for the spear, allowing an easy devil's chains from Moss. And you can't leave him easy for Moss. And here we go, another Abyssal Dragon, 2-9 at the 9-minute mark. 3 dragons and 3 towers for Team Thailand.
Yeah, I mean, they're just snowballing. It's not as bad as Game 2, though. I mean, we saw Game 2, an ace at the 430 mark. Look at Liu Yao.
He's like, I don't want to come out.
Oh, he misses. Oh, no.
Man, 007, how did you know? How did you know? NT getting caught back there. The shot coming in. And Sherry, can you get him out? Liu Yao trying to retreat for his life now. All 5 members of Thailand are going to dive in on him, and that's going to be a dead Liu Yao. And man, they have not really any minions, but they're still diving and chunking him underneath that tower.
Man, 007, he literally jumped to safety, avoided the Malik Shock ultimate. This guy, he just uses his abilities at the right moment to counter the enemy opponent's abilities and their crowd control. And then look at the way they were able to focus and lock down NT. Mina just tried to go in there and engage, wasn't enough.
Oh, Hualin tried to come in and initiate, but boy, oh boy, did he get blown up. And Thailand gets another kill. And they're just going to rotate out. They don't have a minion wave, so they're going to come back maybe here to mid and push that lane instead.
Yeah, they gotta watch. I don't know how they're gonna win this fight. They need to get onto the Slims, but they're pretty behind in gold. Again, level is not too bad as the last game. Violet just got her rank breaker, so they got some more burst damage, some more damage that they can. Slims has literally no defense, so the only way they can win, they gotta kill 007. But the way that he's been saving his leap of vitality to jump and dodge, the crowd control and the engages onto him, along with his team protecting him with Arjun. There's just so much protection.
Right.
I don't know.
The hook from downtown and the moonfall to close out Liu Yao.
Like I said, that combo, I called it. That combo, my goodness, one pull and it's a pull of death.
Oh, another one! Hey, you didn't learn it first time. Here's another one. You're lucky I don't have my moonfall though. And 007 gets caught out, and then they finally get him out first. NT gonna survive. Moss gonna fall as well, and Memark's forced to retreat out of there.
That was huge there. The reason why they wanted that fight because 007 missed his flying spear combo, and then NT makes such a great decision, flickers back in, gets a Dark Dominion off, locks down 007, then his whole team follows up, and you saw how squishy he was. They insta-killed him. That is the only way for him to get back in.
Yeah, that was very nice. Sherry landed the Ren. Memark's coming in with the flicker into the moonfall to get another kill on the board. And you can see, even when Thailand loses the team fight, you got Remix in the bot lane, split pushing again, so they're getting a tower.
Yeah, again, they gotta respond to Remix here. He's just getting ahead, but that was a good engage. That was the signs of life from Chinese Taipei Wildcard. I'm liking that counter engage. That's gonna give them some spirit, some motivation here. They just killed 007, but look at this combo. NT, the flying spear misses. That's the key there. That's how they lost. And look at the re-engage. So smart from NT.
Beautiful.
And boom. Look how fast they're killed. Slims. He has no defense. If they can do that every time, they can turn this game around and win it.
Yeah, he literally got deleted off the map that time. And here we go. We see Chinese Taipei regrouping in the mid. They're going to 1-3-1 here. They're going to try to push out their waves. And they actually have a much better chance of this game than they did in the previous game.
Yeah, again, we need to watch the flicker usage here. Amina's flicker is down, so they gotta wait. Hualin doesn't have flicker. He needs to have it up when they re-engage. Arjun flicker is down. Remark flicker is down, so they're gonna basically back off a little bit. But oh my god, that combo again.
Yeah, another beautiful spear, and get over here. Boy,
Man.
this CC chain is ridiculous.
Ouch.
And again, 2 down for Chinese Taipei.
Man, see Flicker. I mean, if Mina had Flicker, she probably Flicker to safety, but that is devastating because both teams have Flicker plays, right? Mina with the Flicker ultimate. You see Slims being able to jump with Leap of Vitality. Arjun, Shuri flickering there and using his ultimate call or his Ren to land.
Yeah, there's no challenger. That's a free high ground tower.
They're just so well executed, this team. I'm so impressed watching Thailand play.
Oh boy, and 1-1 caught way out of position now. The Moonfall's already out just to stop him, just for fun. I don't even know.
Bye, Scud. It's been nice knowing you.
Yeah, that was rough. And now the score 4-17 in favor of Thailand.
Oh, he missed the spear. How did he miss the Dark Slayer? 007, man.
He's drunk. That's the only explanation.
I mean, Slim does take Savage Potion, right? This is ultimate.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You know, boost his skills up a little bit.
It's a mystery potion.
No berserky.
One of those type of
9,000 gold lead now. And look at that. Level 11 Mina. Oof. Mina is so tanky. I mean, so squishy. You want a Mina that's super tanky. Look at that. Casually just strolls to the right, dodges it real quick. You know?
But yeah, I know. It's coming. I'm just going to step right over here. But again, the mid tower looks like it's going to fall here. Chinese Taipei don't even want to try to engage. Oh man, Moss went for that devil chain too far away. Mischief and the spear from downtown again. And oh man, the run off the flicker, very nice.
My goodness.
And the shock down and try to stop the push. And Hualin chasing it after 007, misses the cyclone though, but he came to close it out with it. And boy, oh boy, it was looking good for a second. But Thailand turning things around. Lu Yao, the last man remaining. Can he get back? All right, here we go. NT Shanya up.
Yeah, that was such a great play by Hualin there. That flicker cyclone, getting the kill on 007. This is exactly how Flash should play, but they got to protect their core here because look at the pressure from all sides.
Yeah, Thailand, they are chilling. Remix gets caught a little bit too far, gets caught with the cleave there. There's his real ultimate. He's going to back out.
Yeah, Violet's getting online now. She's getting more items, getting to level 15 almost. Chinese Taipei Wildcard has a chance to get back in. I mean, they had Darkslayer. Thailand had Darkslayer. But the fact that Hualin came from behind literally saved the team. Because if 007 did not die, they probably would have ended the game. He went from behind, super speed there, Mach Punch, got Slim so low. Slim jumped, Leap of Vitality away. He cycloned and then Flicker cycloned on top of the Slims, got the kill, and that saved Chinese Taipei Wildcard. I mean, Hualin, again, I talked about it. It is between Memarks and Hualin. They both are carrying their team so well. But Thailand, 007 and Moss also are playmakers and helping their team win as well.
Exactly, and now you see Thailand doing what Thailand does. After they get this huge lead, to get the high ground towers down, they just clean out your jungle, push all the waves, and now they're setting up for their final push to end the series. Chinese Taipei, this is your last chance.
It is.
Oh my God, just missed after that flying spear. He was so lucky.
You can see how long that stun is. I mean, max range flying spear is like a death. Whoa! It's so scary watching that spear or that hook fly by every single time.
And here we go. This is going to be their last stand. Can Chinese Taipei make a miracle happen?
Look at these. Look how Thailand playing. They're waiting for the right pick, and once they get it, boom, they go all in.
Yeah, remix though.
Oh, look at that stun from Ari.
All the stun's coming through.
Wow, look at that pull.
Get over here, Lu Yao. You're down. Moonfall, they're going to try to dive in now.
Man.
And another one goes down. NT, can he survive? I don't think so. And this looks like it's going to be the core. Thailand gets it 3-0 over Chinese Taipei Wildcard.
Congratulations, Team Thailand. That wombo combo, that synergy, that team fight aggressiveness paid off, and Thailand will be the first team that makes it and qualifies into the semifinals. Congratulations, Team Thailand.
Such fantastic play, such great early game dominance out of Thailand as well, rotating around, getting the kills, getting early kill leads, securing all the early dragons. Chinese Taipei just couldn't get things started.
Yeah, and you saw the combo. If Ari lands her spin stun, then they follow with a pull, and then whoever gets pulled gets Nature's Wrath, and they gets the Ren, the Arjun. Oh my God, this composition. I mean, I don't know why they showed it up. I would have kept this a secret because now all the other teams are gonna be like, hey man, we gotta draft this cop. Hint, hint, NA versus Korea.
Hint, hint, you say? I mean, that game is coming up later today, but Thailand right now sealing the deal and advancing past the knockout
But like
stage.
I said, Memarks has the highest damage dealt per minute. You know, thanks to the Reddit mods for getting these stats to us. Man, he has almost 7,000 damage dealt per minute, and look at that, 9, 0, and 12. So fed, and he built the super bursty build that Crixie is known for. 38% of the damage, 103,000 damage to heroes.
103,000 damage. He blew everyone out of the water.
That's insane.
To heroes.
Totally insane. But look at these fights here. Nice range. Sherry also was making plays. If you notice, I didn't have time to talk about it, but he flickered a lot. He flicker ulted using Cole. He also used Cole to disengage too. I mean, he played this Arjun so well too. I mean, just the combos that they were doing, the Nature's Wrath, and then when people get pulled in, they turn up the Moonfall, doing so much damage. Lu Yao getting killed on Malik. I mean, it was just such good engages. Look at that.
Yeah, and look at this
My
grab
goodness,
from Moss
yeah.
back down on Shanyo. Just ridiculous. Moss on Grat is just cheating.
Yeah, it was just insane how well they played. But honestly, Hua Lin really shined as well. Even though they're behind, he made some plays on that flash. Unfortunately though, Chinese Taipei wildcard will have to go home after this match. A decisive 3-0 from Thailand.
Yeah, this is why they were the #1 seed coming out of the boot camp, and they're still showing it off here. Have not lost a best of 3 to anyone, and now have not lost the best of 5 to anyone.
Yeah, look at that. 9 towers, 4 giant, 1 dark. Look at the gold and the KDA. Wow.
Ridiculous.
21 kills to 5. That just shows you they love to team fight. Like I said, I called it. Chinese Taipei just need to out-rotate them or counter-rotate that aggression and not try to fight them, because Thailand, if you have a team that's better at team fighting than you do not team fight them early or mid. You don't give them any deaths. You rotate, take objectives. Then when you get ahead in a late game, then you fight them because you have the advantage.
And of course, you know, it's all good to say all that, but it's so much harder to put it into motion. Let's go ahead. I think we have Matt sitting by with the winners for an interview.
Thank you very much, Rup and Sujay. Yeah, I've got 007X here from the victorious Thailand, who are in a hurry to get that done. 2 games of that went completely just whitewashed Chinese Taipei wildcard. Nothing on the board for them. That's a pretty big showing into the semi-finals. So congratulations, Thailand. You are our first semi-finalist. You made that game look very easy against Chinese Taipei wildcard, but when the draw happened last night, Sherry was on this stage and he did not want Chinese Taipei wildcard. He was like, oh no, when you got it. So firstly, why were they worried about facing Chinese Taipei wildcard?
เขาถามว่าทำไมเมื่อคืนถึงกลัวชนะไทเปก็
จังเกิลกับเลนกลางเขาเล่นดีครับผมแล้วก็สามารถแบกทีมได้ครับแล้วก็มีสกิลเพลย์ที่สูงสามารถพลิกเกมอะไรเงี้ยแล้วก็ฆ่าเราได้หมดเลย
So he said that he feared about the middle lane player and the jungle player because those two are very high skill players, and every single one of them is highly individual good players as well. So that's what worried them the most.
Okay, so expecting really strong individual performances from them. They are, of course, this fan-made team and had a really good showing through the groups, but are now out of this. So was that game easier than they expected, or was it something maybe in the draft that went their way?
คิดว่าที่เจอเมื่อกี้ครับง่ายกว่าที่คิดไว้ไหมหรือว่าเป็นเพราะแบบเหมือนการพลิกแบนของฝั่งตรงข้ามด้วยอะไรอย่างงี้
ก็ตรงตามแผนที่โค้ชวางไว้หมดครับแล้วก็เราก็เล่นออกมาได้ดีด้วยทุกคนเล่นเต็มฟอร์มครับผม
I think it's because they played according to their game plan and everybody executed very good. So that's result in the winning. Yeah.
I can see that Thailand are prepared. You topped the boot camp as well, of course. They came here arguably as the favourites of this whole thing. There was a lot of fun on your side of the stage. There were good fist bumps and high fives and happy players. Are they confident that they can go all the way in this thing?
คิดว่าจะได้ที่ 1ไหม
คิดว่าจะได้ที่ 1ครับผมก็จะทำให้เต็มที่ครับถึงจะไม่ได้ก็จะเอาที่ดีที่สุดมาครับ
So they are quite confident that they're gonna take the first place for this tournament. Even though if they cannot, they'll take the highest possible ranking. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's a good showing from Thailand, and they are our first confirmed semi-finalists. Congratulations, 007X. So yeah, Thailand into the semi-finals. This quarter-final stage, it's the only single elimination part of the whole of the Arena of Valor World Cup. The group stages, you know, you had 3 games. You basically had to win 2 of them. You could get over a loss. The semis and finals, that's all double elimination. But today and tomorrow, these quarters, it's going to be tough. Chinese Taipei wildcard, they are now done. We have Thailand through. We'll find out who they're going to face in the semi-finals tomorrow when we complete their other side of the bracket. But don't go anywhere, because next we have the champions of Group D, China, and their match against Vietnam. A revenge match, a grudge match. Don't go anywhere.
Hi everyone, today I'm going to introduce Batman. Batman is an assassin superhero who depends upon his ability to deal explosive levels of damage. Batman is able to weave in and out of battle by himself and break down enemy ranks. Passive skill, Caped Crusader. Batman bends himself to the shadows. He will gain a 20% increased movement speed when he nears an enemy hero. However, this speed boost will disappear should he leave with his back turned to the enemy hero. So Batman is able to rely on this speed boost effect to easily hunt and slay enemy forces as they flee while low on health. Skill 1, Forearm Strike. Batman releases a quick blade that deals damage to nearby enemies, followed by a second attack against a random enemy next to him, dealing the same quantity of damage. This is an area of effect skill, and the second attack preferences striking enemy heroes. His first skill is certain to deal grief in 2 stages to the enemy when he faces only one enemy hero. Skill 2, Batarang. Batman will throw out a batarang that damages enemies and reduces their movement speed. This is a straight line area of effect skill that, after 3 seconds, will also cause enemies to suffer physical damage equivalent to 24% of the HP they just lost. If enemies who have suffered from Batman's second skill are struck again by Batman within 3 seconds, they will become dizzy and enable Batman to restore some of his HP. Deal a lot of damage after you just release the second skill during battle, and you'll boost the damage you inflict after 3 seconds to its maximum extent. Skill 3, Dark Knight. Batman uses his natural affinity with bats to make himself invisible after 1.5 seconds. This skill will last for 30 seconds, during which time, if it is released again, Batman will appear and launch an attack in your designated direction. This skill has a line-based area of effect. If you are invisible and wait next to the enemy for more than 3 seconds, this will dispel the invisibility at a slightly greater range than for the skill. Of course, Batman will also dispel his invisibility if he inflicts damage on enemies. In any case, enemies further away from Batman will start to notice something is amiss when he is invisible, and an alert will appear over their heads. So you have to grab the opportunity once your third ability makes you invisible. Get close to enemies and then release all your skills on them. Typically, Batman will damage enemies using his second and first skills together. One use of Batman's second skill is sometimes enough to take out an enemy when they are low on health. Should Batman not be doing very well, he can activate his third ability to slip away from the field easily. Batman would normally first use his ultimate to hide himself in the shadow. Then, after getting close to his enemies, strike with his second skill and unleash all his skills in a quick flurry of takedowns. Of course, you can also reserve his ultimate for a second release, and it may get used again as enemies flee. In summary, Batman possesses super rating skills and can easily deal explosive damage for a win. Thanks for watching today's Hero Spotlight of Batman. See you next time. Hi everyone! The hero we are introducing today is Superman. Superman can crash enemy team formation as a warrior or can quickly finish enemy targets when they are running low. Speed is power. If you are not a tanky hero, then whenever you see a Superman flying, stay away from him. Passive Flight. Superman has 2 modes, flying and walking. He gains 2% movement speed and charges energy for every 100 units he walks, and takes flight once energy is fully charged. Flight mode grants 20% movement speed when moving towards an enemy, and his normal attacks deal additional damage equal to 12% of his own maximum HP. Superman exits flight mode when he is hit with a control effect that lowers his movement speed to 375 or less. Superman's passive is the key to deal high damage, so make sure he can be in flying mode as frequently as possible. To make sure he can take off quickly, a recommended item is Gilded Greaves. It can prevent Superman from being slowed down. First ability, Kryptonian Strength. Superman uses his ice breath to generate a blizzard that deals physical damage to enemies and slows their movement speed by 50% for 1 second. If in flight mode, Superman rams into enemies, dealing 12% of maximum HP physical damage, and then fires his heat vision, dealing an additional physical damage. Superman's main ability to deal damage, it is recommended to level up first. If Superman is in flying mode, the first ability can also knock back enemy targets. That being said, you can now get behind enemy's team and push them to your teammates or tower. Second ability, Man of Steel. Superman unleashes his full power, which immediately frees him from control effects and significantly increases his movement speed. If in flight mode, Superman will slam the ground and knock back enemies, dealing physical damage as well as rid himself of control effects and increase his movement speed. Although Superman's second ability can boost movement speed, but due to its long cooldown, it's not a good idea to use it at first. Try waiting for enemies' control abilities, then unleash Man of Steel to offset them. Ultimate Speeding Bullet. Superman taps into his full potential, which increases his charge-up speed by 100% for 10 seconds. If in flight mode, Superman will ram into his enemies and knock them back, dealing physical damage, and have his charge-up speed increased by 100% for 10 seconds. While flying, Superman's ultimate is a crowd control ability. He can use it to push away enemies' targets when teammates are running low. When playing Superman, here are some of the tips to remember. 1. Superman can provide fast support. After cleaning the waves, Superman should always be looking for support opportunities in the first time. This will make it easy to outnumber opponents and win the battle. 2. Superman is a great threat to enemies' squishy heroes, so attack from behind enemies' team is definitely a good choice. If successful, this can nuke down enemies' carry in seconds. 3. Purify and Execute is recommended for Summoner's skill. Purify can prevent Superman from being slowed down to make sure he can fly, while Execute can boost Superman's damage to nuke down enemy. Thanks for watching today's episode. See you again next time.
Take a good look at the team that I'm next to here on our stage. They're in the next quarterfinal of the Arena of Valor World Cup, and they are the home team, the local team. They are North America. And is this going to be the last time we see them in this World Cup? We hope not. We want to take them with us to the TCL Chinese Theatre, but their opposition are Korea in this best of 5 single elimination quarter-final. This is a big match. The Korean team confidently winning their group, have no fear about who they are facing, and it is North America who have got a challenge ahead of them. I know I may have said it was 2 other teams that were coming up. No, we're going to do them tomorrow. That's my bad. This is going to be North America and Korea. This is another big quarterfinal. They all are, of course. Which team do you think is going to win this? Let us know at Arena of Valor online. Get your tweets to us at Arena of Valor. And then come and see us in person. We would love to see you at the TCL Chinese Theatre. We would love to bring the North American team out onto that stage. You could be cheering them there. You'll need to get your tickets first, and you can do that at AOVWorldCup2018.eventbrite.com. That's AOV World Cup 2018.eventbrite.com. A few tickets available. They are well worth buying. We have got so many games planned for next Friday and Saturday in Hollywood. It's a double elimination tournament at that stage. So loads of Arena of Valor, best of 5s and a best of 7 grand final. That's where we're going to crown the first ever world champion of this game. So come and join us there. And when that is done, get your hands on a free hero in-game. You've seen a lot of bans of Superman. You know how tanky he is. If you'd like to see some play with Superman, then why not grab him yourself and use him, or any of the other DC superheroes and that villain, the Joker. You can get one of those for free in-game on Swag Sunday, which is the 29th of July. We will now go to TJ and Opal. We will now go and see if North America can keep the American dream alive and stay in the Arena of Valor World Cup. It is Korea they're going to have to get past right now on quarterfinals day.